We're not on a summer holiday. No more worries for me. You know what? I've had that song in my head, actually, since we've had the last week off on our summer holidays.
Plenty of worries. That feeling of going back to school.
Oh.
You know, the weather is exactly at the moment just reflecting how probably kids are feeling, parents who've been on holiday are feeling. It's that we've had such a brilliant time. You know, you've done nothing for weeks.
Now, in that way, okay, without getting all I feel like I'm doing my English A-levels here and analysing the weather in the way it reflects the plot of the storyline in a Wuthering Heights style and fashion. Emily Bronte, my A-levels are coming back to me. But the weather's hit and miss. It was sunny this morning, cold, it's rainy. Do you have your window open when you're driving? Because it's raining, but it's warm.
Yeah,
it's
warm.
like, so we're a bit summer, we're a bit autumn. We're getting ready for kind of misery and darkness and dark days.
Conkers are falling.
The crossover as well. How you
Conkers?
Yeah,
Conkers? I ain't seen no conkers yet, mate.
Conkers are falling.
I think I saw conkers a few weeks ago.
I got hit by a conker. I thought I was hit by like a brick. It was so loud.
Yeah, but proportionately to the size of your body, a conker's significant. It's like a coconut hitting me in
It's an asteroid. Yesterday, it's funny you talk about the weather. Yesterday, my dad packed all the fans away in the house. I was just like...
Oh, mate, I packed the fans away ages ago.
It's a bit early, isn't it? Bit early.
No, what do you mean early?
Because I reckon...
Look, at the moment, it's sunny. I could go outside, and if I sat in the sun for 5 minutes, it's hot.
Yeah,
it's not. Mate, I looked at the thermostat this morning when I woke up at 5, and it went down to 19 degrees. I'm only 1 degree away before I'm going to be thinking about turning the heating on.
Wow. Is that your cut-off? See, the fact that
18 degrees, bruv, I can't be dealing with that.
See, oh, man. But you're saying, summer's over, summer's a bit early, Kedge. I can almost predict in a week's time, 2 weeks' time on a podcast.
Heat wave.
Boys, heat wave coming. Heat wave. Late September, Indian summer.
I think
so.
Are you allowed to say Indian summer anymore? Is that allowed? Has that been banned?
No, I think you have to say "bad ding ding summer." I think that's more appropriate now because the whole country is more openly anti-immigrant now.
Let's talk about that.
So I'm on holiday last week, just chilling by the poolside. Actually, went to Marrakesh. It was I've never done Marrakesh, by the way, on a as a resort.
As a family holiday.
No, actually, I've only done it as a family holiday. But I've never done it with my direct, just my missus and kids. I've done it with my mum and dad because they like it because it's like the Pind. But we've always done a villa because it's mum and dad and things like that. So this one was like just chilling by the pool. So I'm just looking at my phone, sitting around, and I'm like, what's going on? Red crosses being painted everywhere,
Mate.
But it's causing a hoo-ha. What do you know?
Flags out. That's what it is. It's,
Shut it, you flag.
I know. Do you know what I mean? So being in England, it was like I saw a few sort of news reports about people are now hoisting their flags and all of that, and I thought this must be in the slightly extreme areas of England, and then there's a roundabout down my road, the flat roundabout.
Oh.
And
sprayed up.
And it's got a red cross on it.
Was it a red cross or was it the Denmark flag? Because I've seen someone do it wrong as well.
No. It was a red cross. And then I went further down and I've noticed a few more flags popping up as well. And I'm putting it down to the fact that they're just big fans of the England's women rugby team. And obviously that World Cup is going on at the moment. And
It's not for that. It's not for that.
Oh.
What is it for? Look at, you know what? I can sense it, by the way, everyone. If you can hear it, we're all a little bit nervous talking about this because we don't really do politics and things like this. And okay, let's just...
it's not that.
Do I need to get the India flag out? Shall I hoist the India flag outside my...
No, Kedge, do it. You might get a brick for your window, but by all means, do it.
But no, I tell you what you need to do, though, Kedge. You need to get the India flag out in India. Because it's not about waving your flag, international flag. This is about claiming back patriotism and claiming back the country and feeling like you can flex your own flags in your own land. I think.
But no one's ever said you can't flex your own flag in your own.
No, you can't. And every time I go to the Middle East, they've got their own flags up everywhere, and it's quite normal.
Yeah,
that's quite normal.
I don't see what the big issue is. And also, waving your flag is not going to solve, any criminal activity in this country or any extra boats coming into this country.
But I think where these guys are doing it with the flags here, there is a bit of worry in a weird sort of way. Because the other day, I went out for a walk with one of my mates, and I went to that area, and I was just like, because it's not like that where I am, but where she lived, it was crazy. Like there
was flags out everywhere.
Flags out everywhere on every sort of lamppost, and then there was like all the roundabouts were all sprayed in, and I was like out walking around in this, and I was just a bit like, at one point, a few times I looked behind me to see, because you're just like, this is we're not used to this.
Yeah,
I've got to get rid of a sofa. Do you reckon if I paint it red, cross on it, do you reckon the council will come and take it away?
This is
where it's at now.
So what's happening is the council are taking down these flags and stuff because they're going, you can't do it, and that you imagine. Okay, it's different.
I don't know why they're doing that though. They shouldn't do that.
Right?
No, agree.
But okay, so this is weird because I'd probably needed to read up on it more. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to waste my time and my life getting into politics and identity and things like that. I want to live my life, have a good time. I love everybody. We all do. I know all you two do. All three of us do. So what's the issue? But this is a weird one because I'm seeing people I know, even like comedian friends of mine, kind of going, yeah, you're all putting up flags and and they're making a thing of it. Like almost like who you are, you flag put uppers. But I'm like, no. Surely the mass of these people are just people that are kind of going, look, we're tired of losing, feel like we're losing our identity. We want to be multicultural Britain. That's fine. We want legal immigration. That's fine. But why can't we just be proud of who we are? But there's something about the Union Jack and the St. George's Cross, which I think maybe goes back to the 80s or whatever.
Well, it's funny you said that because you have led me into a beautiful little bit of the segue into what I can talk about next. And I've done a bit of research. So in an early one of things I've learned, right, that English flag, right, that we're
the St. George's Cross.
The St. George's Cross, yeah. That saint was actually a Middle Eastern man.
Yeah, all three
who
of them
never saw England. Saw England. And so, they're all using it as a massive weapon, to sort of saying that it was inspired by this man. But he wasn't even British. So let me just give you a little bit of insight on St. George.
George went British?
No. Right.
So was he like George from East is East?
Probably, yeah. He was born in Cappadocia.
I'm ready, Syrian bastard.
Check this out. He's born in Cappadocia, which is the modern-day Turkey, right?
Oh, but sorry, you know about Cappadocia. You know what it's known for now?
Go on.
Do you not know this?
No.
It's beautiful, bro. It's known for all the hot air balloons.
He was a beautiful man,
Cappadocia
George was.
is the place to go to for hot air balloon rides.
So check this out. He was a Roman soldier. Yeah. He died a martyr in the Middle East, right? Which was sort of near Israel and Palestine. Now, the English Crusaders brought the red and white cross back from the Holy Land during the 12th and 13th centuries, and that's how it became England's national flag. So the very man who inspired man who's inspired all of this is basically a foreigner to the protesters that are rejecting today.
Right.
Slightly ironic.
Add to that, so the Union Jack is a combination of St. David, St. George, and another one.
Scotland, Wales, Ireland.
Yeah, right. And all of them. So, by the way, to source this, go and see Ishan Akbar. Ishan, who's been on the podcast, comedian Ishan Akbar. Go look at his post because he did that. He goes, look, St. George was foreign, but then he goes, and so was St. David. He was from this place, like Turkey, and someone else from somewhere else. I might be getting it wrong, whatever.
So hang on a minute. Maybe it's that they've fooled all of us, and they're promoting it.
Right, and that's what he's going. So you're sort of, but I think this isn't really about the history of it and about being. Well, I don't think it should be about anti-immigration. I think what it's about is saying we're proud of this country, we love our country, we want to keep our country safe from people that want to take away our identity or take advantage of our girls and our daughters and our sisters don't feel safe after there has been those cases of illegal migrants at a house somewhere that may or may not, I don't even know the full story, may have attacked someone locally, and therefore that's when the whole of Epping up the road from me in Essex, they all came out and were kicking off and they're like, we ain't having none of it here. And
that's that place, the Bell Hotel.
The Bell Hotel, yeah.
Yeah.
So all of that's been going on, and I think really it's an identity issue. So, you can imagine any country that kind of suddenly feels like they're getting their identity taken away is going to kind of kick off and go, let's bring it back to what it is and what it was and what it should be. And I've even seen stuff in Canada where they're going, there's too many Indians and too many Indians coming over here. They're changing the way Canada is and they're acting like this or acting like that. So it's like, it's like basically it's coming back to identity. I think it's coming back to people feeling like this ain't me. And what's weird for us is we are a bit foreign, but yet we're born and bred here. So we are still connected to our Desi roots. Very proud of that. But
the problem here is that some of these people that are out protesting and doing stuff don't know the difference between us and one of those people in one of those hotels. Yeah.
Right. Hence why I'm going around in a Union Jack T-shirt. Because I'm going...
I thought you were saying a Union Jack lungi.
Yeah, that's it. And they're like, oh, what do we do here? Is he mocking us? Is he one of us? And I go, all right, mate. How's it going?
Yeah.
You're trying to join on in. But it's funny times, it's weird times. And you're right, it makes you a little bit nervous about, but then this is, again, where people get a bit twitchy and you don't know what you're going to get. It's like people have said to me, because I sometimes talk about, I said a few years ago, not recently, I wouldn't mind living in the States. After I did a drive across America years ago, and I really loved the States. I really loved the size of it and the beauty of it. But someone went, are you mad? If there's a kid who went and knocked on someone's door because he was lost.
You've got those MAGA chutneys, haven't you? You've got those MAGA chutneys, haven't you?
Exactly. I've got MAGA chilies. But you get nervous, and then you think, should we all just go back to India just for safety and just live our lives?
It would be fun, though, wouldn't it? It would be fun, just to see how we all do, and we
wouldn't fit in there either.
We wouldn't fit in there.
We don't fit anywhere. That's the problem we've got. We don't fit in India or here. So that is the hilarious thing about it.
But I would like to think.
What jobs would we do out there?
Yeah, imagine if they go, well, you got to go back to Punjab, and this would have been, you're
farmer. You've got to be a farmer.
You've got to be a farmer, and I can't even look after a basil plant, so I don't know why.
I think it would be quite exciting.
Satch, you can DJ internationally. They'll always need a wedding DJ. You'll always.
Nah, but I wouldn't want to do them kind of gigs, innit?
In Gujarat.
Nah, it's not for me.
But Satch, day one, you land in India, you just got to literally go with a begging pot outside. Barney's flat and go, I can DJ. And once he sees you, then you're sorted.
No, do you know what? I think it'd be a career change. If I'm moving country, I want to change jobs as well. I'll just do something completely random. I don't know. Come bring your blouses. I'll sew them for you. I don't know. I'll be a tailor. I don't know.
What do you want to get Satch's hand in that pot, his big hand in that pot, scooping the Barney booty.
Sorry, bring your blouses.
Yeah, I'll be a tailor. I don't know. Everyone's a tailor in India.
Sachin Taylor.
You could have gone with any item of clothing. I'll make a 3-piece suit.
I don't know. I don't know what to make. I don't know. I'll make something for you.
Sach does have a slightly, intel on making blouses. That's why
it makes money. If it makes money, we need a job.
To be fair, we need a job. Sach is onto something because everyone needs a blouse and everyone changes body shape.
No, they don't.
They do.
Every time someone goes to India, they need to sew a blouse. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Such is fact. How many people in India? 1.8, half of which are women, right? That's a lot of women who need blouses all the time. How many weddings do they go through? They all change body shape.
Good tailor.
Losing weight, gaining weight. They're wedding this one. You need ones with, bra cup, strapless, topless, whatever. I don't know. And Satch is you're making money, bro.
You know what it is? Women care about the fittedness of their blouse and their suit and whatever. Men will go, yeah, that'll do. I'll take it off the shelf.
Men just wear one size kurta and that's it. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
The fact is there's no sizes to kurta. That's the classic thing about it. You ask for a size 40 in 3 different shops, they'll all be different sizes. So maybe that's something that me and Tommy can do. Standardise just sizing.
No. You two could be the models. There's always a fella that tries a sari on. That's you.
No, I tell you what I want to be. I genuinely would love to be the snack guy because they come to the blouse shop and then there's a guy that goes, what do you want? Pizza? You want aloo tikkis? You want fish pakore?
That's a great one. But I would go there because me and Satch are going there to actually improve India as well. I would be the guy who redesigns what we call in Gujarati mojris. What do you call them in Punjabi? What do you call them?
The shoes.
The shoes.
Moja, right? Just because they are. What is that? Why are they only using cardboard at the bottom. Why have they not figured out? These have to be comfortable. You're wearing them all day at a wedding. I just put some. I do a little collaboration with Nike. Let's get some air bubbles into that thing. Let's make it a little bit more comfy. And that pointy bit that goes up the front of your foot, that cuts in. You got a hole in the front of your foot. You got blisters at the back. Why 2025? And I get it. Prada have gone out and made these things, but they still made it crap.
No, this is like the good writing
strap shoe. That weren't a Modja. That weren't like.
That's
what you're
true.
Talking
That's
about.
a chappal. That was a chappal, wasn't it?
That was a nice
Moje. That's
Kedge,
my business.
Kedge could be the brown Phil Knight shoe kutti.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it.
Shoe kutti.
Shoe kutti.
Yeah.
You got it. The important thing is you got to love your job.
By the way,
Exactly.
if you haven't read Shoe Dog, it's such a brilliant book.
Brilliant. One of the best books I read.
Exactly. You told us about it, Satch. I've told so many other people about it. I said,
Brilliant.
honestly, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're running your own business,
Brilliant.
if you like exercising, if you like travel, this book about Nike has got it all. So look, they're actually talking about it's that time, and I did the Clark's shoe run as well with the kids. Had to go get the new shoes for school because new term, new school, new start, new everything.
Have they busted them yet?
Yeah, funny you said that. You know what? I'm going to whisper this because it's always funny when I say things to you, repeat the conversations back. But at the time, they're not funny. What did Milo and Logan both say? They went, they don't want laces on their shoes because they can't be asked. Right?
Straps.
This is how lazy the new
Velcro.
generation is, right? They don't want laces, and if they want straps, they only want the 2 strap ones, not 3. And I looked at him, I went, what? Because what?
Takes more time.
I can't bother to do 3 straps on each foot.
Oh, really?
Like, what schedule are you on? Where a 3rd strap is going to? No, Dad, that doesn't work with my timings. I tell you, this new generation, they're just. It's something else. Like I don't know whether to be patient with it or whether to slap it out of them and go, no, you ain't going to be this way. You don't get to be this way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lead you into your Gen Z.
No, we're doing your love your job thing.
But I thought
we want to go. Sorry, I missed the Gen Z thing.
you missed it. Yeah, because we skipped Gen Z. I was trying to get back to it. And
because I saw the flags thing. Sorry.
I just said this new generation, man. I don't know whether to slap it or pamper to it.
All right, sorry, just do that last line again, so I can.
So it's this new generation, man. I don't know. I don't know what they're about.
The new generation, the Gen Zers is who you're referring to, and the Gen Zers, like the thing is, the Gen Z. It's weird this as well. It's like every week there's always a new story about Gen Zers. It's like, Gen Z is this. I don't know. Like it never used to be like this about the generation of its time. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. But the recent one that everyone's talking about is how Gen Zers. And Gen Zers are getting their parents to come into work and talk to their boss if they're not happy or if they're not being treated properly.
Very quickly, Gen Z, what ages roughly?
So they're in their 20s now. I think if you're in your 20s now, you're a Gen Zer.
They're roughly the people born in the mid-90s to about 2010, to the end of the noughties.
Yeah.
The snowflakes.
Is that?
Whoa.
Yeah. Well.
The snowflake gets passed on generation to generation, but the Gen Zers are that era. That what Tommy just said. And so, the story is apparently more and more Gen Zers are calling their parents to work to speak to their boss because they're not happy about their workload, the way they're being treated, or their appraisal. They're not happy with it. And I just thought,
what?
Wow. How has that become a thing?
No, but why are they calling their parents? Let's have. I'm not saying. I'm not putting it on you. What's going on in their head that they think actually in the workplace I've got to bring my mum or dad in?
Because they're feeling unjust about the situation, and like they need someone to go and speak to their boss because they're just not happy with the way things are.
What?
Why are they this way? Why are the kids? Why do they feel the need to bring their mum or dad into the workplace to sort their problems out?
I think we were just talking this weekend as well, actually, because it was my niece's birthday party, and so the kids were playing in the garden, and the boys were playing cricket. But the funny thing is that I still had to be there to sort of explain things about six deliveries and then you change, but no one was taking that responsibility. I said, so that means that one of you got to count how many balls they're throwing, and then they go, but then who bats next? I said, so then you work out oldest to youngest, so then you go by age, and then you reverse the bowling, youngest to, I was like, I can't believe I'm explaining this to kids, because when we were 7, 8, 9, 10, we just spent hours in the park and we figured it out. It was fair, and we just got on with it. Do you know what I mean? There was no chacha or uncle or dad or mum or trying to explain. Right, guys, this like I had to explain to them headers and volleys. But every time they scored a goal, okay, so who loses their life? Who? And it was like, oh my God, I've explained this to you guys. You're all old enough kids. Like, why do they need so much management?
Yeah.
And exactly, I was so shocked.
Just now, we've gone from helicopter parents to helicopter chachas, which is what Kedge was on the weekend.
All of that, and they almost need like someone who's going to sort out the trouble. Someone who's been fouled. Oh, like even now, like I thought we were recording the podcast. I don't know why I had it in my head at 3:00, so I was all clear at 3. We're recording at 4:00 today. So I went to the boys. Oh, we got an hour. Let's go in the garden. Oh, do we have to? I went. It's the garden, right? He goes, okay. And then Milo, the older one, he's going, oh, but can I just go in my Crocs? I went, well, we're going to play football. He goes, yeah, I can play in my Crocs. I said, well, you kind of can't because it's going to hurt your toe. Like, just put on a pair of socks and trainers. Oh, do I have to? I'm like, you know what? I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. He goes, no, you're upset now. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not upset. I said, I'm saying, like, if I've got to convince you to... So, it's like you got to drag them over the finish, like, you got to kind of drag them into life.
And I think what we're doing is we're building a population of who are going to be lacking leaders. And I think if you can grow up to be a leader, I think that's where you're going to start, earning a lot of money. Because I don't think we're creating environments where we're not creating leaders anymore. I just feel, or someone who's strong enough to go, right, I'm going to take charge of this game.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is the way it is. This is how it goes.
And in jobs as well. You've got to, when you're doing your job, you've got to just step up and go, right, I'm going to take charge of this. You've got to have a little bit of love for your job.
Yep. Oh well,
I think that's key.
That is key. But the problem is, I think these guys don't love anything. And again, all the social media-y stuff doesn't help. And in fact, you say about love your job. There was a thing on social media that I saw this week. Oh, what was it again? There's a woman. She's on a podcast with a guy.
Right.
Yeah. And she said to the guy, you know what I heard recently? I heard you shouldn't love your job. You should job your love. Right?
What does that mean?
Right.
What does that mean?
And exactly, number one, and that's why after that, actually, all these memes are going around off the back of it, kind of going, oh, rest in peace the internet, rest in peace TikTok, rest in peace, motivational videos, because they're like, that's it, that she just killed it all off by making a nonsense point.
You got to job your love.
Don't love your job your love. Meaning, don't love where you work at what you love. I guess is what her point.
Makes no sense.
Make the thing that you love your work. Like, follow your passion.
Make what you love your job. Basically, job your love.
Don't love your job.
Your love. Yeah.
To job your love, right? And then everyone was going mad. Everyone's going, don't face your fear. Fear your face. I'm like, what? People were taking a piss. And
don't even make sense.
I was thinking of what was my Punjabi one that came out? Because the phrase I remembered from growing up.
Don't round your roti your round.
Yes.
That's deep. That is deep. Yeah. That's a phrase.
So deep, it's beyond me. You know what I mean? But the phrase I had growing up, that I heard my mum say was "Haathi nangiya pooshi rendiya," right? Which is mean.
What? Your Haathi nangi? What?
Haathi nangiya.
Huh? So your elephant's naked.
Oh, you use nangi? Okay, no nang.
He went to wash.
Haathi? No, not no.
What did you say? Would you say again slowly?
Say again.
Haathi nangiya bas pooshi rendi.
Oh, okay.
What do you think it means?
So only the tail is left.
Yes, the elephant's passed. Like, meaning you've broken the back of it.
Yeah,
you've done most of it.
Right? I heard the elephant was Nungi Dadapu.
Well, you should hope so. It is Nungi when it does.
Which is a great phrase in life. If you are stripped naked, you will end up doing a poo.
Son, this reminds me of India, where the naked elephant always poos. They're like, what?
Yeah. What a phrase! I mean, that's so true.
Yeah,
it's always that is a fact of life.
Yeah, and actually, the fact of my life is probably "Boosh nangiya hathi renda." So meaning like your tail has just passed, and you still got the whole bloody elephant to get through. So that's more like life. But
it's funny how there's a lot of Haathi references.
No, that was the same one. I just tried to reverse it around like she did job your love.
But like Gujarati, because I'm saying Gujarati. As soon as you said Haathi, I thought of a Haathi kind of phrase as well.
Go on, then.
And like they would say, Haathi
chal mera hathi, oh mera sathi.
The phrase is Haathi ne tawa vijayna evi baat kehdi. Like as
whoa!
I need to hear that slowly. Give me Haathi in the towel. Haathi in the towel. What?
Debunk it. It's because the Haathi is naked. It needed a towel.
Yeah. Haathi in the towel.
If
it's going for a shower, just wrap it round with a towel.
Yeah.
Poor Haathi.
Haathi ne tawa vijayna evi baat kehdi. Right. So basically, it translates.
The Haathi's in the town hall. Causing that.
I heard he was in the towel. It's like a bull in the china shop.
Haathi's in the town hall, mate.
Haathi in the town hall, mate. That could actually be a phrase in India. Oh, like bull in the china shop could be Haathi in the town hall. But go on. So please say it slowly because I want to hear the bit after the tawa.
Okay, so Haathi ne taw avi jayne evi vat kehdi. Right?
Now I heard Haathi's a towel vagina. Say it again. You said vagina. You definitely said.
I think all the phrases of Haathi, but we don't have the one about the Haathi in the room. But this one, what this means is that he has spoken so much nonsense that even the elephant would get a temperature.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Make no sense at all.
When have you ever gone to measure the temperature of an elephant? Also, where would you measure? Yeah. Where would you put the thermometer in an elephant? Right,
not up his trunk.
You would, the rear one.
And so there's that. But then there's another Haathi phrase as well, which is Haathi ne ochi pade, right? Which is slightly shortened because I don't want to say the rude word, but it's basically saying that there's so much rubbish and nonsense.
Say it's in Gujarati anyway. No one understands it.
Well, so it's Haathi ni gan ne ochi pade. So
what? What does that mean?
He actually said it. I didn't think he was going to say it. He actually said it.
You know that phrase, Zach?
No.
Oh,
new to me, mate.
But it makes sense to say. That's why he's laughing. But basically,
no, it's because I knew. It's because I knew the swear word.
So what does it mean? What does it mean?
It means that you have basically spoken so much rubbish that it's even too like.
You've spoken so much rubbish.
You have spoken so much rubbish that even the size of an elephant's backside is too small for it. Because it wouldn't be able to excrete that much.
Don't make sense, but okay.
No, I can't.
No, it does. But it's funny that why does the poor elephant always get done in all the Asian languages?
No, you got to think
elephant.
That's an everyday reference point when you're in India. It's like the elephant is around. It's there. It's a
elephant.
thing.
I mean, I feel sorry for the elephant.
Yeah.
Over here we have it's a piece of cake. Oh, it's a cake of peace. If it was going to, but like you would have those kind of references.
I've never heard any of these.
What was the other one I had? I had tu virani, main virani, kaun banega garda pani, right?
Oh,
which is you're a queen and I'm a queen, so who's going to get the water? Like meaning, if there's like too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah,
ironic as that is on this podcast. So actually, you never have any of these phrases growing up.
No, never heard them.
Nothing. Your mum and dad never said nothing.
Never heard them.
Right.
Never heard them.
Wow.
I don't know what you're on about, honestly.
Satch's mum and dad probably didn't bother because he doesn't understand it. What's the point? Can't cuss him.
Do you know the kutte nu ghee hajam nahi honda?
The dog doesn't like to eat ghee.
Can't digest it, meaning like someone who can't appreciate good things. Like he's too dumb to appreciate a good thing. There's that,
or maybe a bit sour and bitter. That they don't like the good things. I think that might
they
be
don't like.
well.
Yeah, they can't. Well, either way, they can't appreciate like this. What does this guy know? What do they know? What are they about?
It's I tell you who could translate a few of these phrases. Who might be all up in there with these phrases and knowledge of it is our mate Gordon Ramsay. And do you know why?
Ooh, why?
Because
I think I do.
Ramsay,
Gordon, because he's Gordon. Isn't Gordon a good right?
Gordon Bhai Ramsay has decided to open up the first India burger joint in Delhi airport. What?
Brilliant.
That ain't going to go now. Well, what, beef? You can't do beef burgers in
No,
Delhi.
there's no beef. No beef at all.
Oh.
It's no beef.
So what burgers?
It's no beef.
Chicken burgers?
No, it's just veggie. It's all veggie, paneer burgers, all of that kind of stuff. But it's first.
It's not all veggie. I think it's everything but beef.
There might be meat.
From what I read.
But the fact is that it's. How is it Delhi's first Indian burger joint? I can't believe that. For a start.
No, that maybe it is in the airport. Yeah, maybe.
But also Gordon Ramsay, bruv. Like, you know, this is where I feel like, you know, the Punjabi side of me comes out and goes, like, what are you doing, bruv? Why are you going to Delhi and opening up?
No, hang on a minute.
Burger joint? No. What do you mean?
No. I think, look, if you want to eat a burger, look, Gordon Ramsay's known all over the world, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Indians know who he is. I think it's quite smart on his part.
Yep.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
But open up an English burger joint.
No, but I'm sure there's going to be like your chicken burgers and stuff like that. You ain't going to have a flipping Indian person make that, are you?
Yeah, there is. I just googled.
Yeah, exactly. Look, that looks like a proper burger. I would want to eat a burger made by Gordon Ramsay, not by flipping some guy called Ramesh.
An Indian burger made by Gordon Ramsay.
I ain't going to lie. I am absolutely flipping salivating looking at it.
It looks good.
It's like a chicken. It looks like a chicken burger with like you know that's going to be a banging chutney, a sauce kind of thing that's in there.
Why is it a chutney? It's a flipping just this normal burger.
In there as well.
No, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, because he's made an Indian burger joint. So that's why he has to use chutney. He's not going to just put like mustard in it, English mustard, is he? This is what I mean. So why is Gordon Bhai getting involved? We could probably get Atul Kochhar to get involved in that. Why is Gordon Bhai getting involved in it?
So hold on. Are you saying people should only be allowed to
their
race and nation and background?
He's this guy, man. Put your flag down. Put your flag down.
Some flags, mate.
This guy's going around painting the orange, white, and green stripes everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know. But funny enough, this week I did a food event for like this new. It's actually called Chef Online. I'm gonna give them a mention. It's a new food delivery app. But it's been set up effectively by a load of Bangladeshi business people because they got the restaurants, they got the connects with there, and what I realised was in this room of Bangladeshi people, there were like 300, 400 Bangladeshi guys, mainly guys who work in the restaurant business. Bro, they had noodle joints, pizza joints, sushi and Co. The sushi place I go to at the end of my road. It's run by South Indians, owned by South Indians. Right. It's not like they're just running that franchise. They set it up. They set up Sushi and Co. Pizza places, all that. So there's a woman who came up to me. She goes, "Oh, Tommy," she goes, "You got to come to our Turkish restaurant up in the Midlands." But she was Bangladeshi. And she goes, we do our own homemade Turkish bread. It's unbelievable. What I'm saying is, I think everybody is now at the food game. You don't have, but it's still, it does wind me up a little bit when I see Charlie Bingham's tandoori thing in Tesco's.
Bro, you put on that Saturday lunch kitchen or whatever it's called, Saturday kitchen thing, and they're all like, you just marinate this in a bit of, like basin and all that. I'm like, bro, you don't know what you're doing.
Basin? The treble and the basin.
Yeah. Isn't it? But anyway, I just think Gordon Ramsay.
No, look, I think leave him to.
He's capitalised.
Yeah, no, he is capitalised, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think, Kedge, what you're trying to say is like you're not that person, so don't cook that. You're brown. Go and cook a curry.
I think. Hold a minute. I want to make it clear. I think what Kedge is saying is, it's fine if he wants to do like beef burgers, chicken burgers, all that, but he's in India and he's going to be doing paneer burgers.
Yeah, okay, and that's okay because, Mr. Guy with the corner shop making vada pav is only going to make vada pav and that's all you're going to get. So, there's nothing wrong with the paneer burger. And if Gordon Ramsay's making it, I'd want to try it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, I think Gordon Ramsay should invite the Brownlow to come and test it. And then, I might be able to change my mind on it.
By the way...
You'd be the first one, Kedge, to be like, oh my God, this paneer banging, this banging.
And I bet you it will be because he'll get some good paneer.
It will be.
And it'll be fresh.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I need to try it. So
go to Delhi. Get on the flight to Delhi.
I put it in our little WhatsApp group. If you're not already a member of our Brownload WhatsApp group, you can do that. Find the link on our Instagram page. It's all there. But I put I was walking down Barkingside High Street, which is in East London, Essexy ways, and there was a woman on the street just doing Bombay sandwiches, vada pav, and it was delicious. I was going, what you make? She got a bit nervous because I started filming her. She was, why are you filming? I said, no, I think it's amazing. This is great. But it's like, and I just saw her sprinkling in the onion,
scared her,
smearing in the chutney, putting in the little cheese slices and the little tikki as well. It's just, you can't go wrong with that. And you know the spices and the flavors and the chutneys in Delhi, where Ramsey's doing his thing, is going to be on another level. So good luck to you, Gordon. Don't you worry. Don't listen to Ked. You guys
agree. Kedge is just putting everyone in the box.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be pigeonholed. Let me share another little story. Huh?
I was just saying, Mera Bharat Mahan.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I don't even know what that means. Is that another saying? Was that another saying?
I think Mahan is my house, isn't it? So India is my house.
He said Bharat is his man.
Yeah. Vince
McMahon. Right, tell us this little story.
Oh no! Little side note story. Just obviously we were on holiday last week, and being away for that week. It's nice. You're in the sunshine. You're hanging out with the kids. It was just actually because the last few holidays we've done with like en masse with either my wife's family or my family. And there's been a few of us here, so this was kind of nice just to hang with Milo and Logan and my wife. Right. So we're chilling, we're chatting, and then Logan. It's funny, the second kid, right? He asks sort of questions that Milo never asked. You know, he's just a bit more, a bit more forward, and he's a bit ruder in his humour. Like if if we're going to take a picture, he'll quickly stick a finger up, and I'll be like, Logs, like you can't. Right? So he's just that guy. So he went, so Dad, have you ever had girlfriends before Mum? Now, bear in mind, I'm a modern dad, obviously.
Bro, bear girl.
Yeah, see, which way do I go with this? Because he's an 8-year-old boy. Does he want to hear?
Either you're Gandhi, or you're Salman Khan, bro.
Or you're Gandhi.
Gandhi. Gandhi. Where did that come from? That's another one of his sayings. Either you're Gandhi or you're Salman Khan.
That's a great saying.
As we say in India, you are either Mahatma Gandhi or you are Salman Khan. No, but okay. In that scenario, real talk. I'm a dad. What do I say? What does he want to hear? He doesn't want to hear.
He wants to hear.
Yes.
Oh, does he not?
I don't know. Well, go on, and I'll tell you what I said.
Well, no, I think you've got to keep it real.
It's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one.
I think you've got to keep it real and got to go. Like you obviously you got to kiss a lot of frogs, and then the right one turns into the princess that you end up marrying. But sometimes the frog is the wrong type of reptile, or it's an iguana, or
it was a Haathi.
It's a Haathi.
Sometimes, son, you like the frog is actually an elephant.
Let's not go into detail about Tommy's personal life pre-wedding, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just, I think it's only right to say that it's not the first frog you kiss that you end up marrying. I think that needs to be conveyed, surely.
Honestly, if you say that to an 8-year-old kid, you're going to confuse him more. He's going to be like,
yeah.
So Dad was kissing frogs, and then
Dad was just spending a lot of time in zoos.
So I made out. I said I said a couple. I said nothing major. I said, but obviously I said I met them when I was younger, and I thought they might go into a relationship, but we were different kinds of people. So I did all that.
Yeah, but I think that's important. That to show that it didn't go. So then you part ways and in a respectable way, and then that's it. You park it.
Then he asked, how many boyfriends?
Yeah. Have you ever kissed Kedge or Satch? No. Yeah. You seem really close. You seem happier with them than you are with Mum, Dad. Why do you think that is? Okay, stop talking. Let's go swimming. But then he goes. No. What I meant was, have you married anyone else? I went, no, definitely no, no. This is who I'm married to. Like, meaning he's thinking, I don't know who you think I am. So luckily I got out of it. But I know.
But you know what? That's a very good question, because let's face it, how many even grown-up Asian adults have even asked their dad or mum, have you been married before?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you asked your dad, Kedge, Tommy?
No.
I did say to my because my dad came over to this country when he was like very young, 4 or 5 years old, right? So I know I know he was up to. He's what he was up to in his teenage years and all that.
Right.
I can tell that about.
He was down the reptile park a lot.
Bro, he was lizards, iguanas. He was doing them all.
He was on safari. He was on safari every weekend.
Call him Terry Nutkins.
Yeah. No, who's that guy who got stung by the stingray? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin.
That's what he was. He was Punjabi Irwin, right? And so he was out there. But you get that vibe about him. Obviously, my mum came over when she was like 17, just got married, Siddha. So there's no like.
She'd never been to the zoo.
I think I've said this before on the podcast. If I haven't, this is a brilliant time to drop it in. But I think my mother-in-law had a thing with Malkeet Singh.
What? Whoa! What on earth are you on about?
No, bro. This is what happened, right? So we were doing I was hosting some concert.
Is her name Jamalo?
No, but I think she likes to meet her gunna, right? So she goes, she. This is what happened, right? So she goes, oh, and the true story. I'm telling you, this is not made up, right? She goes, oh, may I have your concert, John? I want to go to that concert, right? All right. And she goes, I knew Malkeet Singh. He went to the same college as me. I went, all right. Okay, cool. Right. So then, obviously, they come to the concert.
Tootia.
Yeah, right. They come to the concert, they do all that, and then afterwards there's a meet and greet. And obviously, I'm Tommy Sandhu. Mum, do you want to meet Malkeet Singh? Yeah, cool. They come backstage, and he's not really looking at all the people lined up for the meet and greet. He's just meeting them, taking a picture, meeting. And then she comes, she goes, oh, whatever, Malkeet, mate, however she ever chats.
Hello, Fruity.
It's me, Jussie from whatever band they were from, right? And then I saw the moment. He looked at her, and I saw him. I'll be honest, I saw him shit himself.
Jussie koi nahi.
But Jessa koi meri zindagi. No, and then she looked at him like, all right.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the one who had you, baby.
Right.
Wow.
And he looked at her, and he looked at like he crapped her, and then I sent him. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Let's do the picture, and we moved it on. But I'm telling you, there was something.
Did he start singing Teri Madi? All of a sudden, no.
Tune. So yeah. So I don't know. So basically, I thought it was a funny little awkward conversation.
Brilliant.
That happened on
So what you're saying is she's familiar with his Dumbi.
Yes, definitely. He is. Yeah, no, bro, it's my mother-in-law. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to get in trouble. You know why? Because I know that, her brothers, my mum may listen to this podcast. They follow me on social.
What? Right.
Her mum.
Okay, I mean, we could leave it there for things we have all bloody learned this week. But
we've learned a lot. We have learned a lot this week, mate, honestly.
Generally, I've broken a sweat just talking about that. I'm a bit nervous. Screw it. It's
right. Okay, well, with things we've learned, I'm going to start with my one. Because my one, I was blown away by this bit of factage. And that is, right, twice a year in Hawaii, they experience something. I can't even speak. They experience something called Lahaina Noon. Lahaina Noon. Right?
Okay.
I didn't know what that was. So Lahaina Noon is a rare tropical solar phenomenon which occurs twice a year in May and in July in only Hawaii. And it's the only US state within the tropics. Now what happens is at noon on these 2 days, the sun passes directly overhead at 90-degree angle to the ground, causing upright objects to have no observable shadows.
Yeah.
How mental is that? No shadow.
That doesn't occur anywhere else.
No, and I've seen photos of this, and it looks so weird.
Is it weird?
Like people take photos of objects. Well, you just expect it, but when you're not, because the photos are taken from angles and there's no shadow, and you think it looks like an AI image, and that is weird.
What, particularly if it's that sunny with no shadow.
That's what I mean. It's sunny and there's no shadow, so they've got like certain posts and stuff like that that are coming from the ground, no shadow, and they're all taken at an angle. How weird!
Sorry, this might be a stupid question. I need to just say it out loud. If you hold something at an angle, though, would it not create a shadow? Or if you lifted it up off the floor?
If it's 90 degrees, if it's perpendicular and it's not, and the sun's above it, do you see what I mean?
I'll be honest, bro. You're gonna have to explain what those words mean. So, is it from straight above?
Straight above.
The sun is,
yes.
So this is so like say this is like a pole. Imagine my pole.
A pole going upright.
Yeah. And then there's a sun which is coming exactly 90 degrees from up top. Then there will be no shadow around it.
Yeah.
Around that pole.
That makes sense.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where I'm
if you
taking
lifted,
the photo from. It doesn't matter where I take the photo from. There's no shadow.
But if you lifted the pole up off the floor, there'd be a shadow underneath it. Shade.
Yes.
Shade.
Yes. Yeah. Underneath it. Yeah.
You'd get the shadow underneath.
Directly underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I totally thought, am I just being like really okay? And what's that called?
That is called. It's called
henna noon.
It's called
henna
noon.
Yeah, I thought of like henna like tattoos. Yeah, or henna makeup.
There we go.
Sick.
Brilliant.
See, those. I'll be honest. That's now going to go into my head as something I need to see in my life.
I know, right?
I don't know what I need to go.
I've been to Hawaii, but I don't think I was there during these months, so I've wasted that trip. But anyway,
You want to go and see Henna's moon?
Yeah, henna. So, actually, you want to go next?
Yep. So the thing I learned is it's about ketchup actually, and we all like a bit of ketchup, but we know Tommy, sweats when he has it.
I love it.
So
Can't have it.
Sweaty Betty. But the thing I learnt was in the 19th century, it was a miracle drug. So ketchup used to cure diarrhea, indigestion, and jaundice, and it used to come in a pill before they put it in a bottle to put over your chips.
Yeah, hold a minute. That actually don't make sense because then it's not ketchup, is it? What you're saying is tomato sauce. Well, they turn tomato sauce. They turn tomatoes into a pill.
A pill, yeah.
And then what? So when it was made into a sauce, would that have been for health benefit? It was like, oh yeah, put a bit of sauce on the side.
Well, I'm sure I've read something about where it was like if you're eating dry stuff, you just you dip it in there. So it's kind of linked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, to help digestion or whatever else. And
That's like weird. It makes you question what they've actually got in ketchup, though, doesn't it?
I mean, everyone always says you shouldn't be eating ketchup because it's really bad for you.
All PTs, whenever you get into a diet plan, they go try and avoid those sugary sauces, because even someone said, like, when you go, because I was going Subway, I thought, Subway salads, that's great, but I would put on all that chipotle, garlic aioli, which I love so much, Southwest. Those sauces, my mouth filled with water again. Those sauces are so good, and they're like, well, that's all calories, mate. That is all calories, so it's a sugar.
Well, to think realistically, look, mayo is what is it? It's eggs and oil. That's what mayo is, isn't it? So it's bare like calories. Yeah, basically. Bare calories.
But that's like a creamy fat rather than a sugary fat. So
that's probably a sugary fat. Yeah,
exactly. But my thing I learned, sorry, and I feel like, again, it's the algorithm on my phone that keeps kind of bringing these up. It's another, and I think I've done one of these before at least, and maybe one of you have done one. It's another Nintendo-related Mario Brothers
this guy loves a Nintendo fact. He loves a Nintendo
Well, I don't know.
fact.
I think the algorithm knows my age, and therefore it kind of relates to me.
The last one I did was about the princess, being his mate. Yeah. It weren't his girl. That's
right. And then the other ones that we've done in the past is that they're both. It's not Mario and Luigi, because they are. It's Mario's name, as we know, Mario is Isami Mario, and it's Luigi Mario because they are the Mario brothers. Their surname is Mario, and that's why at the start of the game when he goes Isami Mario, we all think that is him saying it's me Mario, but it's not. Isami is his name. So anyway, that's that thing. But the one I've got is at the end of, this is a silly little one, at the end of the round, when you complete the level and it goes it does a kind of fanfare music.
Yeah.
That when you slide down the pole, and you clocked that little level. That music, let's just call it that. That music, and the sound when you have a mushroom and you go, that one, it's the same sound. It's just speeded up for the mushroom. It's exactly the same music, just like super speeded up.
Wow, that's
so the same fanfare music. So now you get, but it's the same notes played, speeded
Brilliant.
up.
Wow,
I like stuff like that. There you go. That's for everybody gaming at Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Here we go. Can I also just remind?
Oh, sorry. Can I throw in one more? Only because I think he'll be disappointed if he doesn't. If I don't say it, you know who it's coming from. This extra one is sponsored by Simon Sandu, who went, by the way, got a good one. Me and him are going to see Jim Jeffries on Monday. He's a stand-up comedian at the Apollo. But so we were making our plans. He goes, by the way, I've got a good one for you for the podcast today. You know those Roman statues? Yeah, you know what, the naked ones? I was like, yeah. He goes, you know when they got their cock and balls out? Yes, Simon, I do know about it. He goes, well, back in the day, they used to purposely make them with small penises.
Yeah.
I said, all right. Do you know this?
Yeah.
We all know this, why? Simon.
Why? Do you know the reason why?
Because a big one was like, it was meant to be like, what's that?
Yeah, grotesque.
Yeah.
Oh, grotesque.
Sorry, Si. I didn't know. How do you all know that?
I think it was it was like, history thing.
Oh, wow. Well done, boys. No, that's good. Look,
we went to school, Simon.
Yeah. Well, Tommy clearly didn't either.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go.
Also, can I just, a couple of things. 7th of September, I don't know if you guys have got the notification, but it's all going down. You're going to get that sort of, your phone's going to be making a sound. Remember that? It's happening. Have you been notified yet? Do you know about it? 7th of
about
September?
What? No?
Do you know about it? 3 p.m.
Yeah, the notifications. It's my birthday.
Oh, apart from Satch's birthday, but everyone's gonna. You basically they're testing.
That's why we're all doing it.
The government will be testing your phone for an emergency.
Do you know any more information about this? Because I'm not going to be here on that day. I'm in another country, so will it still go off there?
Oh, I don't know. Well, you can report back next week and let us know. I think it's only for residents in the UK.
No, it won't, because it's done on the networks. So you'll be on another network when your phone's abroad.
Okay, fair play.
It's quite scary when that all happens. You know that? Because you imagine all the phones all around you. It's like sort of saying every window is going to open and close, or every door is going to open and close. They're everywhere.
Every phone's going to make a... Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
It's going to make an alert message. So get ready for that. I don't know what they're getting ready for, but get ready.
No, kids, they've done it before. Don't stop scaremongering. Bloody hell, it's just normal. It's like a fire alarm.
But I'll quickly say something else, though, because Logan came back from school and he goes, they're making us do a little practice thing about going, let's all play hide and seek under the desk. So everybody get under the desk and we're going to play a game like you have to hide. If your teacher ever says this, then you all have to hide.
I think it's because there's going to be a helicopter flying over with red paint and they're going to paint a big red cross.
Red cross.
Over.
Don't worry.
Over.
Do you know what? Now I feel a bit gutted that I'm missing it out on Sunday. Why my alarm going off?
What time? Do we know what time it is on Sunday?
3 o'clock, innit?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah. I'm going to be in. No.
Is it an international break?
Yes.
It is an
international break.
That's why.
Maybe that's why they've done it.
Second in the league. Yeah, we are second in the league. I'm second out of us three, which is amazing. I'm going to just drop that in because it may not last.
If we're talking, I'm top of the Brownload League, week 3. That has never happened. Top of the Brownload League, bro. Wow. I can't even believe I flew that.
I'm happy at 35th. I'm 35th in there, and I'm like,
it is very good, Tommy. It is very good.
Well done. Week 3. Week 3.
You're above Sam.
Week 3. Calm down, honestly.
Yeah, but there's like 6 points between me and Satch. I'm like, this is not going to last. So I am messaging every football fan I know. I go, please, what do I need to do? And that's why they went, relax, it's an international break this week. I went, oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Calm your titty.
Last few tickets for the Brownload live at London Podcast Festival. Make sure you get your tickets. See you next week.
Yes.
We are going to have a good time, people. It's going to be a great Friday night. Please get yourself there. It's literally about 30 tickets left. I think it's something like that. Yeah. So grab them and we'll see you all there. Right, boys, until next week. Laters.